Hello there, Leo. Welcome to this channel of mine, Occult Guidance with Sabrina. And any placements in loving, lion-hearted, brave Leo, whether you're Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node energies, once again, a warm welcome to this reading. We're going to be doing an energy check for every area of your beautiful life, Leo. We're going to find out who or what is walking into your life as an opportunity, as a blessing, as a friend, as a soulmate. Let's find out what are the incoming money miracles, windfalls of wealth, career and job opportunities and new blessings, hope, health, healing, and of course that beautiful something called love. Let's find out what are the love miracles coming for Leo at this point in time. Dear Spirit, dear angels, powerful archangels, let us know through the cards what are the incoming blessings in money, in life, in love, in career that my gorgeous Leos can hope to manifest at this point in time. Tap and tune to the energies of the upcoming blessings for Leo. What are the breakthroughs for every area of Leo's beautiful life? Let us know through the cards. And keep in mind, Leo, that this is of course a general reading, so a lot of the messages are going to resonate with your situation. And then again, a lot of the messages are going to resonate with the life or love situation of one of the many other Leos. So take what applies to yourself, leave the rest for others. If you feel guided to a more personal, accurate message from Spirit, I'm available for a private reading. My email ID is occultguidancewithsabrina@gmail.com. It's mentioned in the description of this reading. It's also there in the bio or the introduction section. Along with it is my mobile number. Those of you who use WhatsApp, drop me a text on WhatsApp on my mobile number. Those of you who prefer to send an email, send me an email on occultguidancewithsabrina@gmail.com. Both ways work just as fine. Now, what's happening for Leo at this point in time? Who or what is manifesting in my beautiful Leo's life? And what is the overall energy for Leo? Overall energies for Leo. Wow, we got the King of Pentacles. Beautiful energy. Let's talk about it. King of Pentacles talks about financial stability. Financial stability, especially if you've been stressing out about your finances. Nine of Swords, Leo. Some of the Leos are worried about either losing your job, losing your home, losing an inheritance, losing a court battle. Nine of Swords, you're getting up at around, say, between 3 to 4 o'clock early in the morning. 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. in the morning, you just wake up. You're in a sweat. I'm sorry for your situation. I'll say a prayer for your healing and for triumph and victory in this situation. Some of you are worried about there's just too much of job stress. You could be in a job where they put a lot of the performance expectations that your boss has put on you are really high. So you at times you feel you're doing the job of 3 people, which could be true. I see this situation easing out. Nine of Swords, especially if you're stressing about, some of you, your work contract is coming to an end. You work as a contractual employee, especially if it's for a big organization, a bank or the government, and you're wondering, will they renew my contract? The answer is yes, 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 they shall renew your contract. So stop sweating about it, Leo. I know it's easier said than done. A little bit of yoga and Reiki will definitely help. Also, if you work with crystals, they will help. Nevertheless, Nine of Swords, if you've been feeling very anxious, especially about finances, I see a lot of stability coming in. See, you have the Nine of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. Some of you are born on the 4th, 13th, 22nd, or 31st of any month. All these dates add up to a 4, or you're a life path 4, that is your date of birth, adds up to a 4. You're around the age of 44, or you see 444 as a master angel number. You see it on the clock, you see it on car number plates, you see it, maybe you go grocery shopping, you see it as the price of some item, $44. Then it's a double confirmation for you. Four of Pentacles talks about having a home, having a stable source of income, taking control of your finances, being very financially stable. Now, I'm not talking about, I see you're definitely being very wealthy in life with the King of Pentacles, but I don't see it happen maybe, say, in the next couple of days. In the next couple of days and weeks, what I see happening is with the Four of Pentacles, your source of income is going to stabilize. You're going to be earning more. If you're on a contractual job, either your contract and your contract was expiring, I see your contract being renewed, or I see you getting a role as a permanent employee with the perks and benefits of a permanent employee. And the perks and benefits of a permanent employee are, of course, a good pay, a stable job. insurance benefits, life insurance, health insurance, pension benefits. So I see you receiving all of this. Some of you were having difficulty finding a home to buy. So the budget that you had, because 4 of Pentacles, the number 4 of Pentacles also talks about budgeting. The budget you had, you could not find a home within that budget. And you were searching. Can you see the cityscape behind her? You literally did a house hunt. You went to a lot of places, but you could not find the home that you were looking for. And I see you getting it at this point in time. In the next 9 days, I see you getting this home. It's going to be within your budget, yes, and it is going to be a beautiful home. It's going to be better than what you expected. I see you receiving this. Amen and hallelujah in the time of God. All in the right time of God. Some of you, you have a home and you liked it, but you were wondering, will I ever have enough to pay for a down payment? The answer is yes. I see you having this money, especially the month of June. My eyes went to this card. The month of June is about love, of course, but we are in the month of June, the 6th month. Can you see the Roman number 6? By the end of June, I see you having enough for a down payment of your home, and you're doing it alone with the Hermit. Some of you are buying a home all alone. I see a woman here. You could be a single mother, a single woman. You're doing it all alone. Kudos to you. Hats off to you. You're doing a fantastic job. And I know it's overwhelming. I know it's very stressful. You don't get sleep at nights at time, but I see you doing it. See, no one said life is going to be easy, but life is going to be worth it. Right? So I see that. And that's the message your angels want me to give you. Life was never going to be easy, but it was going to be worth it. So all this is going to be worth it. Now there's a beautiful message we have here with the 4 of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles. Some of you could be born on the 5th, the 14th, 23rd of any month. All these dates add up to a 5. Or you're a life path 5, that is your date of birth, sums up to a 5. Or you're around the age of 55, 54, 55, 56. Or you see 555 on the clock. You're seeing it as a repetitive angel number. Say in someone's mobile number, or wherever it is you're going on billboards, it seems to be, calling out to you, then it's a double confirmation. The number 5 in tarot talks about any loss of money. So those of you who've lost money, maybe you were wrongfully terminated by your organization and they owe you money which they haven't given you. You've gone to a court case. I see you receiving this money. Some of you, there was some kind of inheritance of a home, because 4 of Pentacles along with 5 of Pentacles, I see them walking out of this building, out of the home, and here she is here she is securely sitting. So some of you, either you lost your home, I see you receiving it again, or getting something better. And for some of you, you are fearing homelessness. That's not going to happen. You could be living in temporary accommodation like an Airbnb or some kind of motel. I see you coming out of this energy very soon. Also, for some of you, your inheritance. Some people wanted your inheritance. It could be, unfortunately, your cousins, your brothers, your sisters, whoever it is. They were, of course, no sister or no brother to you, I'm being honest. They wanted to take away your inheritance. I see clearly. That's not going to happen. You will get your inheritance. You will get your inheritance. What is your due, you'll get it. And also anyone who scammed you, take them the legal route, you will get back your money. Now, King of Pentacles talks about a really abundant energy. And yes, I truly believe most Leos who have manifested this reading, you have a future as a millionaire. Don't scoff at it. Don't turn it down. Because when we scoff at blessings, they don't manifest. And then, it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. You can Google about it. It's called the Pygmalion effect. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you say I'm not going to be a millionaire, you probably won't. If you say I will be a millionaire, you probably will. And we live in an energetic universe. So King of Pentacles talks about a really wealthy energy. And more than a wealth of money, it talks about you choosing money. What is money? Money gives you the ability or the power to walk out of situations and to leave people who don't honor you, who don't treat you right. That is the only thing about money. That's the power of money, the beauty of money. And that's why my readings stress on wealth and money building so much, Leo. Now, King of Pentacles, I see y'all reaching a place. I'm not saying it's tomorrow. I know I'm not saying it's right away, but I see you very soon reaching a place in life where you work because you like to work, not because you have to work. I'm getting a semi-retirement kind of energy. So you're going to semi-retire. You're going to carefully cherry pick the projects that you want to work or the jobs that you want to do. And I see good high-paying work come to you, especially if you're self-employed, you're a freelancer, or some of you setting up something of your own. You're going to have clients and customers who pay you well for your time. And it's not like you're going to be busy with work all throughout the day. You're going to have a couple of hours that you do work, but the rest of the time you do it. You take time for family, you take time for your health, you take time for your hobbies, you take time to build yourself up, to devote to the community. So I see that kind of energy. Also, some of the Leo women, even if you're a Leo man, you could be manifesting a wealthy person in love, or a wealthy person to support you, or there's someone in your family who's wealthy, they're thinking of giving an inheritance to you. Of course, it's different for each one of you because the energies are really, this reading is going to be watched by people of different nationalities, different parts of the world. So take what resonates, but I definitely see wealth as the blueprint for your life now. What have we here? There's definitely love coming in the month of June. Some of you have been single for a long time. Some of you have been single since last September. So since September 2024. Hermit, you've lived like a hermit. You've lived like a hermit. You've been alone in your room. Some of you are online. I see the laptop open, but it looks like she's closing it. Some of you have been online on your laptops, on your mobile phones, on your, on your iMacs, on dating websites, on social media. You've seen profiles, you've seen people, you've spoken to people, but nothing really clicked. Nothing really clicks. I can see she's like closing the laptop. She looks disappointed. You're disappointed because you spent a lot of time on dating apps, on social media, or chatting with people, and nothing really materialized. You're going to find the one in June. Can you see this? The lovers. Your love is coming in the month of June. Lovers is Gemini energy, which is the season of June. We have the number 6, which is of course the 6th month of the year, which is June. I see this beautiful couple. The universe. See the angel here. It's Angel Raphael. The universe is orchestrating a soulmate union between you and this person. Now, the only thing to keep in mind is that this person could be very different from you because I see an interracial couple standing here. So this person could be of a different skin color, a different race, a different religion, be of a different ethnicity, a different culture, a different country than you. But this person is meant to be with you. If you've already met this person, especially I'm seeing strong signs you met them online, they're going to travel, and they could be from another city or another state, another country. They're going to travel to meet you. And they're willing to invest in this relationship. Can you see this? She's watering the plants. What does it mean? Watering the plant is an act of love towards the plant. You're willing to invest because you know the plant is not going to flower just about yet. But when you water it, you're investing in the plant. So this person is willing to invest in the relationship to make it grow, to make it flower. Gorgeous energies. And some of the women, especially if you're a Leo woman, I see you getting a leader just like yourself with the Emperor. This person could be an Aries, born in the month of April. I see that. They could be an Aries. And they're strongly, highly in the Emperor energy. Either they're an entrepreneur, they have a business of their own. Even if they're in a job, they're in a very leadership role. They are there to mentor others. They are there to coach others. This person could be a life coach. They could be a mentor. They could be in the corporate world. They could be a lawyer. They could be a doctor. Or they are a business person. They've built it all themselves. See, the Emperor is sitting on a chair, but it's not a comfortable chair. It's made of granite. It's made of cement. It's a stone chair. It's not very comfortable to sit on a stone chair, but he's doing it with ease. What does that say? This man, for many of you, this Emperor, he's built himself up single-handedly and solely. There was no one to help him. So he could come from very humble roots, very humble beginnings, but he's built great wealth and great reputation for himself. That's the kind of man you're manifesting in love, beautiful Leo woman. And Leo man, I see this gorgeous woman who's in the Queen of Swords energy. So she could be Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node. She could look like this. Even if she doesn't, because Queen of Swords is not about looks or about gender, it's about energy. Queen of Swords is bright, brilliant, bold, highly intelligent. She speaks very well. She writes very well. She's very good in communicating. She communicates clearly and to the point. She could be in any profession that requires you to speak very well, communicate your thoughts very well. So she could be an academic. She could be a teacher, a professor. She could be a language therapist. She could also be done some kind of English study. Languages. She studied languages or English. She could be a lawyer. because I see a sword that, it talks about justice and the law. She could be a lawyer or an attorney working in law. She could be a doctor as well, because the sword, literally the sword talks about surgery. A doctor, in communications, journalist, that kind of energy. Very beautiful, bold, brilliant, bright woman. And Six of Cups, I see an opportunity coming back from the past. It could be a lover who gets in touch with you, your ex, if that's what you want. They're getting back with you. She's looking at the mobile phone. Yeah, they could have disappointed you in the past. I'm seeing the Ten of Swords. They disappointed you, and you've been waiting for them to return. If you've been waiting, they're returning. They're returning, and they're returning with an apology. They're going to tell you, I'm sorry for the way I treated you. I will not do it again. You could have, I see her looking at the mobile. You could have found out that this person was chatting or texting to other people online, or they were on dating websites, or they were chatting with people online and trying to meet up with them, in a way kind of cheating on you. You found that out and you felt betrayed. You've kind of healed yourself, or you are healing yourself. I see this person coming back. Now, what I have to say is that I'm just the oracle. I'm just the messenger. Each one of you has free will. If you honestly believe this person has changed for the better, because people do change. It's rare, but people do change. If you mean enough to them, they will change for you. They're coming back to you, give them a second chance. And if you feel you're done, then you're done, because you got options in love. You got options in love. I think there was this beautiful, very yesteryear American actress called Mae West. She said that lovers do deserve a second chance. Ex-lovers, people do deserve, your ex does deserve a second chance with another person, not with you. Those are not my words. Those are Mae West words. For those of you who know her, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know who she is, Google her. So, many people prefer not to get back with the ex, but if you do, this person is here. Also, Four of Swords. Some of you are not sleeping too well. You need rest, Leo. Can you see her on the bed sleeping? You need to rest. As I say, live today, fight another day. The meaning of that is that if it's becoming too stressful and it's affecting your health, then your health becomes a priority. And whatever it is you're dealing with, even if it is your work, even if it is love, if it is any family problem, that takes a back seat. If it's begin to affect your health, if it's begin to take away your night's sleep, if it's begin to take away your rest, then it takes a back seat. Because health is wealth. If you don't have health, you have nothing. You know what I'm trying to say. So prioritize your health, prioritize your sleep. Now we're done with tarot. Let's get oracle messages. I'm using the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. Beautiful angels, powerful ancestors. What are the oracle messages for my gorgeous Leo at this point in time? Let's take this. Now, let's get a prayer. This is from the Divine Beloved prayer deck. What are the prayers Leo needs to say to remove blockages, to manifest more wealth in their life, wealth and health and beauty? Now we have the Shield Maiden. Some of you are from Europe. This reminds me of Norse or Norwegian. The olden days, the Viking. She looks like a Viking girl. You could have Viking roots, or your ancestors were from Norway, Denmark, Scandinavia, Northern European countries. Have kind of tapped into that energy. Thank you for sharing it. Make plans and focus. Shield Maiden, make plans and focus. Especially if it's a work situation. Make plans and focus on what it is you want to manifest. Stop thinking about things you don't want to manifest. And if there's a situation that you're having difficulty navigating, try to make a plan or speak to an expert about how to come out of it, because there is a way out of it. Now, we have Drum, Dream and Journey. Some of you make a note of your dreams. Make a note of your dreams. You could have dreamt about maybe going for a holiday to another place. I see that becoming a reality. Your dreams do mean something. Your dreams are tapping into your future, tapping into other dimensions. Now, we have the Wise One. We have the owl and we have the crow. Some of you have seen these birds. You see it commonly. You see it frequently. There could be a woman in your life. It could be your mother, your grandmother, your neighbor, your boss. Pay heed to her advice. She's an old, mature, intelligent woman. Pay heed to her advice. She has your best intentions in her heart. She could love to wear this shade of blue as well. This is like a darker shade of blue. She could love to wear this as well. She could look like this. Then pay heed to her advice. Also, you are being told that you have the wisdom to handle this situation. Grow within your current situation. Some of you, you've been brought to a place by the universe and you're meant to flower there. Maybe the people around you make it look like you don't belong there, but that's not true. They don't belong there. You're the one who's meant to grow there. They will leave the situation. You're going to be here. You're going to be in this situation, especially if it's a work situation, a job situation. You feel that you're not being included. People don't accept you there. It's time for them to leave, not you. Yes, I'm being honest. I'm being honest. I don't sugarcoat. I speak honestly. We have the message of strength. Some of you, we have tiger. You could be from any country that, tiger is the national animal, right? In my country, it is. Now, I lean on you. Make me ready to call on you in even the most confusing situations, large or small. Let me include you. May I lean on your strength, knowing your grace can unravel any dilemma. Your prayer to the universe. Dear universe, make Leo ready to call on you in even the most confusing situations, large or small. So this is a prayer to lean on the strength and knowing and the grace of the universe, knowing the universe has an answer to any situation and a solution for every problem you're going through, Leo. If you want to take a screenshot of it, you can say this prayer. And let's say this final message. The messages of divinity. I know my true divinity. This is the message to you. I see all the 7 chakras here. Some of you, there's chakra healing that's been happening. Spirit has been working with you to heal you. There's also certain foods that you can have to heal certain chakras in your body that are facing blockages. If you would like to know in detail, let me know in the comments. I'll make a separate video where I'm going to talk about healing food for each chakra. Now, what is the prayer? May Leo always remember their true identity, unlimited light and love, and let Leo know themselves as pure consciousness. Wake Leo from the sleepwalk of believing that they are only human. So you're not only human, Leo. You are a spirit being experiencing a human reality. Right? So that's why I say we can manifest the reality we want, because at the end of the day, we are energy in itself. Love and light, Leo. It's been wonderful doing this reading for you. Claim the blessings of divinity, strength. Claim the blessings of wealth, your own home, prosperity, millionaire energy, and of course, love, whether it's new or a reconciled love. Claim these blessings in the comments section with faith and hope, and I'm sure they'll manifest in your life. If you appreciate the way the messages were channeled, you may want to subscribe to Occult Guidance with Sabrina, this channel of mine, this medium through which I bring the message to you, and give this reading a thumbs up or a like. And if parts of the reading have felt like they resonated a lot with certain aspects of your life, you may want to reach out to me for a private reading. My email ID is occultguidancewithsabrina@gmail.com. It's mentioned in the description of this reading. Along with it is my mobile number. Those of you who use WhatsApp, drop me a text on WhatsApp or send me an email to schedule a reading. Both ways work just as fine. Only if you feel spirit guiding you. Love and light, Leo. You will any which way be remembered, and I will always say my prayers for you. And my prayer is that you reach this beautiful reality of wealth, health, love, and joy through the fastest and easiest possible way. Love and light. Do take care.